today is shadow work. This isn't a traditional card, so if you'll indulge me, I'm going to read briefly from the book. Within each of us is a shadow self, a multifaceted inner vessel of the pains, traumas, fears, and suppression we've experienced throughout our life. Very often we think of the shadow as something negative or malevolent, as this word has been known to conjure up themes of darkness or fear. But if we look a bit closer, we may find that our shadows are the ultimate liberators, acting as the most profound catalysts for aligning with our truth. Like the dark matter of our universe, dreams and seeds of light may be cultivated in this space, offering new portals for healing and transformation. Our shadows can help anchor our own brilliance and self-worth in teaching us to rise and transmute from the ashes that divide us from within. This may happen when we release our hidden burdens or remove the masks of the personas we continuously hide behind, allowing us to dive deeper within the waters of our heart. The hidden aspects of our shadow also show us where our thoughts or habits have become entrenched or addictive over time, which is helpful when looking at how and where we may need to make some profound change in our life. Okay, so I pulled a clarifier, and it was the Ten of Swords. So it's interesting that that passage spoke of burdens, and yesterday's card was all about burdens. And the Ten of Swords is in effect a burden, feeling stuck, pinned to a situation because the movement that you want is not taking place, or perhaps you're feeling overwhelmed by the occurrences that are unfolding. So this is about, hitting bottom. Now, some of you may be dealing with a serious illness or a severe loss in some way. You may even have been actually victimized. You may feel a sense of betrayal. And it may have been a serious one, or it may be gossip, people talking about you behind your back. You feel like you've been let down by those you care about. In other cases, this again gets back to that medical investigation, trying to hone in on what's going on with your physical self due to some kind of pain or some kind of illness. Again, the weather is an issue. Perhaps you're dealing with the aftermath of a disaster. And so you may feel a sense of failure or defeat because you're facing some kind of serious tragedy. But it's a day where, it may feel like everything is happening just much too quickly, or nothing is moving at all in the direction that you hope, and you feel that weight acutely. So keep in mind, though, that this is about a mentality, and dealing with that shadow self may mean dealing with a thought process, a victim mentality, and feeling as if things from the outside are happening to you. Like you're not an active participant in your own life, that you don't have the power to guide it in some way. And so you have to keep in mind that you may be on the very verge of success, that the clouds are clearing, and, you may have had a recent loss or a setback. But whatever it is that you're dealing with, what's most important is that you make that resolve to dig deep, to pick yourself up and start again, whatever those duties and responsibilities are. Maybe you have had a heavy load, and maybe it's one you can't avoid, and you feel stuck, you feel overburdened, you're tired, you're worn out, you've hit bottom, and yet you know that a lot of things are riding on you. They depend on you, and so you've got to muster up the strength to pick yourself up and move forward. So the good thing is that if you use that assessment in that overarching card, you're taking a closer look, and now you're seeing some things that maybe you didn't see before. Maybe you had to hit a certain low to actually recognize some things that needed to change, some things that could actually improve your life. So now, given your experience, what you see, what information you may have been given, you can now take a resourceful course of action that enables you to succeed, possibly farther than you even imagined in the beginning. Now, you do have to work hard. Shadow work is hard. Shadow work means addressing truths that we don't want to face, seeing the darker aspects of ourself and our behavior. So it's a day where you really have to redirect your ambition, your sense of purpose, remembering what the end goal is and why you may have been putting in all of that effort. So don't be too quick to assume today, given things that have happened in the past, that you're out of the game, or that, you don't want to deal with somebody. You're going to burn that bridge or close that door or close off that opportunity because it didn't go your way. Because again, this is a day where something could turn around. It's the end of a cycle. This is a number 10. You have nowhere else to go but up now. So you could be in recovery mode. There's a rebirth. The worst is over. You're putting those problems aside, and so you're moving forward.